Well, today is Autism Awareness Day, and it's estimated that as many as 1 in 88 school-age children will be diagnosed with the disorder. With numbers so high, it's important for parents to get a better understanding. And here to explain is Rochelle Cervantes with the Easter Seals. And good morning, Rochelle. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having us.
We appreciate this, especially knowing what those warning signs are. A lot of parents want to know, what is autism, first of all?
Autism is characterized as a disorder of brain development, which makes it really difficult for children who have the disorder to communicate sometimes, process information, and sometimes even have difficulty relating to other children and their peers.
And there's always this sort of misunderstanding as to what exactly causes it. There's really no prevention at this point, right? You were speaking to me about this earlier.
Yeah, right now we don't have a cure, unfortunately, and we don't even have a cause. What Easter Seals does is really focuses on the treatment and intervention, identification of signs and delays that children may show early on to get that treatment started, and help parents and families have a better plan at getting their children on the right track.
And you mentioned there are warning signs. So what are some of those?
Some things to look for. I mean, every child is very different. And signs and symptoms, some typical things that we see is the communication. If children had a few words and maybe stop speaking, you know, around age 2, you start seeing that children, wow, they had words, but they've lost them, or they're not making eye contact. Of course, every child is different, so some of these things may show in some children and some in others. There's not a format for it. It's a very difficult disability, and so we have to take it by case.
Very controversial as well, and so we're going to talk a lot more about that and some more warning signs to look out for, and perhaps maybe even a hotline people can call in case they have any questions.
Absolutely.
So stick with us, Rochelle. We're going to talk a lot more. In the meantime, let's send it over to Victoria.